And welcome back. It's now time to talk tennis because 10 is cool. And now we're here talking with head coach Jeff Bramlett. Get my catchphrase there. But anyways, Coach Bramlett, you had a big series against Ozarks. Came away with victories in both matches on the men's and women's side. Of course, it was also senior day. So just kind of talk about, well, let me guess. The matches were not as indicative, or if that's a proper word to use, as the score was.
Yeah, in the men's match, it was certainly very close. Boy, they had a big 6'6" kid that was just booming serves against us at the one singles and one doubles, and so we lost both of those. We had a tight match at two boys doubles with Ty and Joseph that we ended up pulling out. Three doubles, we got the first win there with Andrew and Tyler at 8-0, and so that helped us get an early lead, and then we rolled through pretty good at 3-6, and so. That made for a pretty easy day there, but it was going back and forth quite a while there in the doubles, and for a second there, maybe even looked like we were going to be down 2-1 in the doubles, which could have changed things. But luckily, like I say, Ty and Joseph came through for us, and the girls they just took care of business, and we got the 9-0 win, and I was able to just divert all my attention to the men's match. So I really had a good day on the women's match.
And you got the tournament coming up now for you guys. You guys have only lost one match in conference play. So just talk to me about kind of the preparation leading up to all of these ASC matches. You know, you guys face a lot of ranked opponents at the beginning of the season. You know, has this really helped you guys out, or how has this helped your team now that you guys are heading into the conference tournament?
Yeah, I mean, we had a real tough schedule coming in, playing, as you know, several nationally ranked teams. We feel like it's helped us out quite a bit, and it's really showing, on both sides, probably especially on the men. We feel like the men are possibly on the verge of a regional ranking, even though the record probably doesn't show it. But we're coming up against Mary Hardin Baylor, and we're playing just lights out right now. And Mary Hardin Baylor beat Concordia. And Concordia was regionally ranked, and we feel like if we beat Mary Hardin Baylor, we're going to have a shot to end the season regionally ranked. And then our women, they were having a real tough time because of the schedule, and now they lost to 5-4 to UT Tyler, and UT Tyler is nationally ranked, and we're going to come up against Mary Hardin or Baylor, actually Howard Payne first round. If we win that, we got UT Dallas first round. If we win that match, we got a shot to win conference again this year. So we're feeling good about our position.
Of course, being the defending conference champions, there's also going to be a big target on your back starting off this Thursday when you take on Howard Payne. So obviously this is kind of a new position for you, being the conference champions and having a target on your back. So you know that all the other teams, you've faced some of them before, but you know all the teams are going to be bringing their A game. So just kind of talk about what you can really expect and how you counter that as far as trying to defend your title.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of been dealing with that all year. Everybody's been bringing their best tennis against us, and so we've not had any really matches off, so to speak. So we just try to prepare every practice, and this time of the year it gets a little tough. 15 weeks into the season. We had a fun day of practice yesterday. We had a little battle of the sexes matches, and I gave the girls BIS points where they get free points to use. It came down to the wire where the boys finally won yesterday by one game. It came down to the wire. So they ended up proving, I guess, is the superior gender yesterday. But it was a lot of fun, but that helped both teams get ready for the conference match. But yeah, we're going to have a big bullseye on us coming in as the conference champions, and they know we snuck in last year as the number 2 seed and won the thing. I don't think anybody's going to take us lightly this year, and our girls know that we're going to have to play our best tennis and be ready as soon as that first ball is served.
Definitely, Coach. And now that the year it's kind of coming to the close for you guys, what's the energy level like for both teams? As you guys are heading into the tournament, is everybody more kind of relieved that the season's almost over, or are they ready to take on a challenge and on the women's side defend the title?
Oh, probably a little bit of both, honestly. I mean, you're glad to get to the end of the season, because it's just such a long season. But at the same time, they're very, very excited to get to to us what is the real part of the season. Everything else is preseason as far as we're concerned. I mean, we want to reach our goals, which we wanted to be top 2. We were hoping to win the division, on the East Division on both sides, but our goal is finish as high as possible, get to the conference tournament, and then to win the conference tournament. So now the fun part starts, which is the conference tournament, to go in there and try to finish as high as we can. But certainly once it's over, everyone is ready for some well-deserved rest.
All right, Coach, well, best of luck to you this week as the girls go out and head to Tyler for their first round matchup against Howard Payne, and then if they win, they'll go on to the next round, and then so on and so forth. All right, folks, stick around. We got one more coach to talk to. We'll talk to her in just a moment.